Like, I had read your blog, and I think that was it. I didn't know anybody else. I don't even really think I had interacted really too much with you, other than kind of in passing saying, oh, Weetacon, that sounds fun. And then you were like, and all of these people are awesome. So no, I didn't know anybody.
I knew one person. I knew you, Wendy, and that was it. And everybody else I met there.
I was nervous that I wouldn't fit in, that I knew people mostly online. I had met a few people in real life, but I just surprisingly felt a little shy about it. And I'm not really shy in regular life, but I did feel a little nervous about fitting into a group of people that seem to know each other really well already.
Honest. Or I could just be very like political. I was nervous about meeting a bunch of new people who I'd never, hanging out with a bunch of people I've never met before. But honestly, what I was most nervous about was I had been a train wreck journal, and so I was afraid of the scars of 15 years prior being like people going, oh my God, I can't believe you did this, or I can't believe you did that. And it was exactly one of those things where you build it up in your head so much that, like, there was somebody that I was like, I think we were probably drunk, and I said, Mom, man, I thought that you hated me. And they said, well, wait a minute, why? And I said, well, because of my journal. And they were like, who are you? And I was like, okay. So I built all of that stuff up much more in my head. That's honestly what I was worried about, was the old online journal flame wars and train wrecks and all that crap, like hanging in the room, and it, like, none of that.
I was most nervous because I didn't know anybody, like I said before. Everybody was a stranger. I was going to a completely new city and state to do a bunch of stuff that I had never done before. Basically just kind of nervous about being the new kid that no one was really going to kind of talk to. I was just going to be there by myself, which was not the case at all.
I've met Sean before, and this year Trish and Jared were there, and I have met them before several times. They come in and out of Seattle sort of regularly. Other people I knew online. Oh, I had met Stacy before. A lot of people I knew from the Usual Suspects board, and had met about 10 years ago when a group of suspects went to Las Vegas. So even though I hadn't seen them since then, I had met them.
I know. And that's like that's what's in my head, but emotionally I started to go, oh God, I remember all this crap happening, and oh God, what if this and what if that? And so, but yeah, none of it happened.
Well, I think part of it is that, and people never believe this about me, but I have like really severe social anxiety, and so to overcome it, I act like I have known people my entire life, and I just like literally sort of shoehorn myself into conversations. But I have to say, what really did it was karaoke. I'd never done karaoke before, and about half an hour into it, I was like, I really want to do this, and then it like unleashed a beast, and it just made me feel so much freer that, like, because I can't sing and I'm an idiot, and everybody was like cheering, and it was great, and I was like, okay, well, if they can accept that, then the rest of it's awesome.
Really? Oh, you do end up feeling like a part of the group, even though I know people have been getting together for a lot more years, and I'm kind of a Julia come lately to it, but everyone was very welcoming, and I felt very included very quickly, and that surprised me. In a good way, obviously.
I think both times I came to Weetacon, I was just nervous in general about meeting new people. It had been a long time between my first and my second Weetacons, and I was nervous that I wasn't nervous to meet new people, but I was nervous to be able to keep a conversation going, and just sort of that when you meet someone new, is it going to be successful or not successful or whatever. But you know, both times those fears were proven to be unfounded.
And introduce yourself and start a conversation, because everyone will be open to that if they haven't already done it to you. And no matter how hard it is, just try not to be a wallflower. If you put yourself in a corner and you seem like you don't want to be bothered, people might leave you alone, because I think that was my problem my first day. But if you just walk up to people and stand there, like to that Bridget Jones thing she did at that book party, people just start talking to you.
If the money is right there and the time is right there and you're near a computer, just when the registration opens, just register. Just do it. Just commit and go and have your fears and have your doubts, have your anxiety, have your little panic attack, have, you know, your little moment. Do whatever you need to do, but just go, because you're not going to regret it. It's a ton of fun, and everybody is very welcoming, and everybody's warm, and everybody's adults. That's the thing. Everybody's an adult. I cannot think of somebody that I didn't like when I was there, but I feel like if I had run into somebody that I had like, bristle or rubbed me the wrong way or something, I could have just gone and sat on the other side of the room. Everybody just struck me as like, it's not a big thing. Just, you know, just we're all there to have a good time and be adults and have fun. So it's not something that you're going to regret. It's just, it's a good time, a new experience in a new place with new people. And how can that be bad?
I think that these people aren't just people that you see once a year. They're friends that are, you know, they're those kind of people that you can pick up the phone. It's like you talked to yesterday, and everybody is just so like, it's like just add water, instant friendship. So the water's frozen because it's green.
The most unexpected thing to come out of Weetacon, I would say those relationships. Even now, like I'm Facebook friends with all of these people, and I feel like it's more than sort of that quote unquote Facebook friend thing. You know, I feel like I'm really connected to them, and even though I've been twice only over the course of 11 or 12 years, I still feel like I'm part of that greater Weetacon family, and that's not something that I would expect from like 2 weekends in Wisconsin.
Registration for Weetacon 2016 opens on November 1st.